Hey guys, it's Bunny from WeAreWordNerds.com, and this is a book haul video. So in this video, I want to show you some of the books that I've been sent in for review in the last couple of months. In this video have been sent to me either by the publisher or the author. So in this video, I want to focus on the YA and the adult literature I've been sent in the last few months. Are you ready? So Putnam Books invited me to take part in the blog tour for The Secret Hum of the Daisy, and my post is already up for that on the blog. So I'll put a link for that down below for you. HMH sent me a copy of Viva Jacquelina. HMH also sent me a copy of Under the Light, The Elementals, Raven in a Dove House. Dutton sent me a copy of Everything Leads to You. Kensington sent me a copy of Zomburbia and invited me to take part in their blog tour, so I will be making a blog post for that coming up. The Fourth Lush. HMH sent me a copy of Shane, Game Over, and The Crossover. One of my Facebook friends hooked me up with author April Baker. Her series just got purchased. They're making the first book into a movie. The first book is called The Ghost Files. I read it while I was on vacation. You guys, they're making this into a movie. It is so good. I hope they don't screw it up. I loved it. Loved the characters. Loved the storyline. It's a little bit scary. A little bit, you know, YA. It's not too bad. Check it out. Like I said, they are making it into a movie. So it's called The Ghost Files. And then the second book in the series is also called The Ghost Files, but it's volume 2. Volume 3 I read the other day. It's not out yet, but the whole series is really good. The characters, I really enjoy the characters. So, I don't know. Check it out if you know. It's YA, so it's not too scary, but it has just something, there's just something about the story aspect of it that makes it really creepy. So, this is book 2, and I'm not sure when book 3 is coming out, but I think it's going to be pretty soon if it's not out already. Dutton Books invited me to take part in the blog tour for the second book in the Archetype series. This is Prototype. It comes out the end of July. I was sent The Night Has Claws by Kat Kruger. This is the second book in the Magdeburg, what's it called? Magdeburg trilogy. It's werewolves, you guys. This first book I loved. It's called the first one was called The Night Has Teeth. I read it in like an afternoon. It was really good. And then this is the second book, The Night Has Claws. Make sure you check this out. I think the review for The Night Has Teeth is up on my website already. It might not be. It might be. I don't know. I'm real behind on everything. Just werewolves. Get it. Quirk sent me a copy of The Stuff Every College Student Should Know, which I thought was funny because I just went back to college, and so, yeah, that was interesting. Good timing, Quirk. Thanks. I was invited to take part in the blog tour for I Am Program by Terry Hayes. I think, won this as a clout perk, too. Like won it on clout, and then, like, got the email for the blog tour right after, so they just sent me one copy rather than send me 2. It's no big deal. But this is adult thriller. I'm not sure when my blog post is supposed to go up because I don't have my calendar pulled up in front of me. But they'll be, I think they're doing a giveaway or something. I'll put some information down below. I was sent Remnants, Season of Wonder by Lisa T. Bergen. She is the lady that wrote the River of Time series. If you haven't read it, pick it up. I just thought it was amazing. It's, historical fiction, time travel, and all of that. It was great. Remnant is a dystopian YA, so check that out if, you know, I know dystopians are kind of getting played out, but it's got great reviews. 77 Things You Absolutely Have to Do Before You Finish College. I think it's funny I went back to school and now I'm getting all these college books. This was sent to me from Zest. Just Ask the Universe by Michael Samuels. Schism, The Battle for Darakia by Michael Philip Cash. The Hanging Tree by Michael Philip Cash. I actually think I already had a copy of this, and if I do, I'm going to do a giveaway. It'll be fun stuff, so make sure you keep an eye on WeAreWordNerds.com. Stillwell by Michael Philip Cash. Simon & Schuster Audio sent me a copy of The Sixth Extinction. Potter Books sent me a copy of I Quit Sugar, which is basically like a 90-day detox program and a cookbook kind of all rolled into one. I was really excited to get it because, you know, living healthier is something that I strive to do. I never say I'm going to try to lose weight because then you just jinx yourself, but everybody can strive to be a little healthier. Do you know what I mean? I did flip. Oh, the color went crazy. I did flip through this already, and The recipes look good, but there are a lot of ingredients in there that I've never seen in a grocery store before. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to even see if I can even use this book. I was a little disappointed in that, but the preface and the first couple of chapters are about the detox, and it was very interesting reading. So if you're looking to up your health, maybe check this one out. Zest sent me a copy of Undecided. Dial sent me a copy of Love and Other Foreign Words. Putnam sent a copy of Point. Red Feather Productions sent me a copy of Collision, The Battle for Dara by Michael Philip Cash. I think this is the first book in the series, and Schism was the second. I was sent a copy of Flip by Michael Philip Cash. So I think I probably have all this guy's books now. So that was awesome. Viking. Oh, Viking, I love you. They sent me a copy of The Glass Sentence. I hadn't heard it before. I looked it up on the Goodreads and squealed because it sounds amazing. So make sure you check this out. Coming out this month. It should be out at some point in June. So it's probably already out. Razor Bill sent me a copy of Sarina. I took place in this blog tour. The post is already up on We Are Word Nerds. I'll stick a link down in the under bits for you. Yeah. Mariner sent a copy of Lay It On My Heart. Zest sent a copy of Sticky Fingers, Do It Yourself Duct Tape Projects. My daughter is in love. I keep having to go get this back out of her room. She was already addicted to colored, like, masking tape and colored duct tape, and then this came and she was like, it's for me! So, yeah, I'm pretty sure now that this video has been filmed, I'll never see this book again. HMH sent me a copy of Sniffer Dogs, How Dogs and Their Noses Save the World. They also sent me a copy of the ACT cram plan. This came a little bit late. My son had already taken the ACT, but I flipped through it, and I think he flipped through it, and my daughter's trying to snab it, so I'm pretty sure it's going to get some good use. This book caught me some flack when I posted it on the Facebooks. I was sent a copy of They Called Themselves the KKK. This is not a fiction book. It is like a history of the organization of the KKK. And the reason I actually requested this one is because a few months back, I got sent a copy of a book, the fiction book called The Brotherhood, which is about two young boys growing up in the South, and they're brothers, and one of them, you know, ends up accidentally being in the KKK, and the other one tries to save him. I didn't get a chance to read it before I loaned it out. I loaned it out to a friend of mine's son, and every time I would mention it, he would say, well, I'm reading it again, and it's never made it back. So I'd gotten that book and this book thinking that when I got the other book back, I could read it and then reference the stuff that was talked about in that book with the nonfiction stuff that's in this book. Only the other book never made it back. So now I get to buy a copy of it because out of all of the stuff I had received in, you know, like the 2 months before, that was the one I was most excited to read, and I loaned it out. Someday I'll learn. But yeah, this is, They Called Themselves the KKK. I promise you, I am not a bigot. This is more of, like I said, I've got something going on with my interest in the non-fiction right now. So, and it's never something I was interested in. I've always been a fiction kind of gal, but here lately I've been picking up more and more biographies and nonfiction stuff. So I don't know if it's a matter of my reading interests are changing or that I'm getting older, or I don't know what's happening, but yeah, no ill intentions, you guys. It's a history book, so leave me alone. Okay, so that's going to be it for this book haul. That was the YA, and I think there was one adult fiction book in this haul. All of these books will be listed in the blog post over on WeAreWordNerds.com. I'll put a link to that post for you down below once it goes live. Make sure you're subscribed to both the Bunny Cates channel and the We Are Word Nerds channel so you don't miss any videos. You can follow me on the Twitters and on Instagram, and I have my own account on Facebook as well as a Facebook page. So make sure you check all that out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, you guys. See ya.